One thing I noticed that's really different here is when they do a booth for these companies, they go big. Very cool. Do you think we can fit this in our suitcase?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah?
We'll just fly home on it.
We found the Transformers. Check this out, guys. Oh, man, look at that. All right. Here at the cooperative store, and I'm going to pick up one of these nice local hats. Now I have a hat upgrade.
That's nice.
Better protected from the sun.
Yes,
my
right.
fair skin.
Yeah.
One thing I noticed that's really different here is when they do a show, when they do a booth for these companies, they go big. Fernando at Stada was saying they spend about $200,000 per show to set all this up. This is all just rented. They pay a company to set it up, make it look really nice, and they tear it down and go to the next show. The first 6 months of the year are their busy show seasons, and then the last 6 months they have very little. Definitely the nicest booths I've ever seen, complete with meeting rooms. And remember, they break all this down at the end of the show. It's 5 days, and they set all this up for 5 days, and then they move it again. We'll even put sod down across the entire booth. Fresh grass. Quick fun fact, guys. Brazil accounts for 40% of the total world production of soybeans. They're actually #1 exporter of soybeans as well. And with corn, they're #3, only beat out by US and China. So definitely a big player when it comes to agriculture and the total volume of some of the crops that get grown here. It's a really big market, but they also have some challenges of trying to get in. High import duties, which makes it really tough for outside companies, let's say in the US, Canada, Australia, whatever, to ship here. Pay a lot of extra money, so a lot of companies will actually set up manufacturing facilities here just to produce their goods here so they can avoid that tariff. So we're wrapping up the show here, and Luis is an English translator here at the International Pavilion. And Luis, how did you learn English initially?
I learned by watching movies. My father bought our first VCR, old technology, with 3 tapes, Star Wars episodes 4, 5, and 6. And I loved the movies, and I watched every day as long as I could to try to learn, memorize the subtitles, and then associate with how the actors pronounce the words. Then came other movies, music, and TV shows that I started watching. I always loved, for example, science fiction. It became like obvious to me that I could use this for my advantage. Speaking about money, talking about income, and since 2013 I've been working with the same company here in Expo Direto as a translator.
English teacher, right?
English teacher.
In a local town not far from here. And
yes.
if you just watch Star Wars over and over and over again, you could learn English.
For years.
With subtitles.
The problem was that we couldn't select different subtitles or a different dub. So we were stuck with the English audio and the Portuguese subtitles. So you guys in the United States had Blockbuster. We didn't have Blockbuster here, but we had small companies that did the same as Blockbuster did. They rented the tapes and we brought them home, and then we gave it back some days later. But people mostly wanted our Portuguese audio.
Well, thank you, Luis, for all your great work and
my
your
pleasure.
help
my
here.
Pleasure.
It's been a great time here, and we're excited to learn about agriculture in Brazil.
Yes, it's always a great experience.
We've been driving for hundreds of kilometers, and all you can see is soybean fields everywhere we go. It's pretty neat. Another thing that is different around here is you have palm trees right here next to all the soybean fields that they plant. There's a lot of trees that look similar to us in our northern climate, like some pines. These trees here do not turn colors. They don't drop their leaves like they do up north. They stay green all year long. Anyway, soybeans all over, one of their biggest crops that they grow, and you can definitely see it wherever you go. We've got our new drone operator. Did you lose the drone?
Yes.
Uh-oh, it's beeping at you.
I have no idea where it is.
Okay.
Told it to return home. Oh, here he comes.
Oh, he's above us.
I did a great job.
How are you gonna lose our drone here in
I would
Brazil?
never.
Come on.
So mad.
And what trip wouldn't be complete without visiting the big Rio and, of all places, Christ the Redeemer, the big statue that overlooks Rio de Janeiro. Unfortunately, it is cloudy and rainy, so we're excited to get to the top and see what it looks like. This is I think help.
Huge.
It's pretty cloudy up here, but 98 feet tall, made of reinforced concrete and soapstone. This thing was finished in 1931 and is one of the most iconic statues or places in all of Brazil. And as you can tell, it is a big tourist trap. Lots of people. Oh, yes. It has revealed itself. We had one moment. Un momento.
Everybody's
Un
phones
momento,
came
por favor.
out.
Just one moment, please. And it's gone. For North Dakotan, growing up where we just have very little people, this is quite a different scenario.
Hey, welcome to the jungle, my friend.
Hey, good to see you. We got all kinds of people here, lots of people, millions of people. And they love their art, their graffiti. This here is the third most popular tourist place to go here, Rio de Janeiro. It is called the Soybean Step, which is colorful step. What do you think, Hope?
Wow. It's cool. It's
Pretty
a lot
creative.
Of people, though.
A lot of tile.
Yeah, tons.
So was it one guy who did all this?
Yeah, I think so. Over a course of time.
Famous movie videos
But if you
and
want to
movies
take
that
a
are
picture here in the line,
that show this kind of stuff in
the
it.
name you need to go for the line.
How many years did this take?
How many?
Yeah.
To build and everything
Yeah.
from 1999 to 2013.
215 steps. This is nuts. All done by one person. Here we take a turn. We got some great musicians making the authentic noises. Almost to the top. Oh yes. Met by all this natural, beautiful graffiti. Looking down doesn't look like anything fancy, but when you look up, looks beautiful. One thing that I really love about Rio is the sand beaches. They are just perfect, fine sand. I don't know if I've seen a finer sand beach than right here. So, if you're interested, come check it out. As our time here in Brazil is coming to a close, we had a great time visiting a farm show in southern Brazil and then making our way up north, visiting some farms. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Make sure you like and subscribe to keep up on all the fresh content posted weekly, which includes helpful tips and tricks, new products, and various adventures. Also, make sure you check out Reddy's website to shop our performance air seeder solutions.